All right, there you go. We got one person joining us tonight here on Periscope. Awesome. There you go. All right, so for those who are never seen me before, my name is Yusufchowdhury. I'm a digital marketing coach here in San Antonio, Texas. I coach and train small businesses and startup companies and advertising agencies on how to use online marketing to get traffic. And I have my own company where we build website, mobile apps, social media, and all the great stuff. So enough about me. Now, if you want a copy, not for today's session, but if you want to get the copy that I talked to you about, the full class on WordPress, I'm sorry, the Facebook, and if you're part of our meetup, just go to More Than Files and look for somewhere there about Facebook advertising, okay? And as I mentioned, tomorrow we have another session on WordPress Wednesday, and here's the address. So if you have a website that is built on WordPress and you want to come and learn and seek some help, so there you go, okay?
What about on other platforms?
I'm sorry?
What about on other platforms?
Like, give me an example.
Weebly?
Weebly and Wix and Squarespace. I'm so sorry, I don't teach this stuff. Okay, I'm just a WordPress fanatic, okay? And in fact, there's another meetup called San Antonio WordPress. So, all right, that's how we do it. So let's talk about quickly on the Facebook advertising. So let me ask you a couple of questions. Looks like half of the room already run the ad, but I'm assuming most of it is the Facebook boost, correct? Did anybody run Facebook advertising to a business page? Jeff, you did that. You did a little bit right there. Okay. And what about to the website? You did it? How did that go?
So I just did it last week as I hadn't done it. I thought I'm trying to figure out how to work it.
Okay.
I don't know how I did.
All right. Okay. So before you run the ad, let me show you something real quick. Okay.
I just did it last week. So.
Hey Jeff, do you remember that link for the testing link? Not the testing link, the one you do the market research, the audience insight. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah. As long as I have it.
There you go. So the first thing all of you need to do is to go ahead and write down that link. It's facebook.com. Is the projector not that clear? It's like foggy.
No, it's out of focus.
It's out of focus. How can we make it focus? Where is Brent? Then when he comes, we're gonna have to ask him to make it focus. So what you need to do, you need to write down this link. It's facebook.com/ads/audience dash, like the minus sign, insights. Okay?
Audience insights.
Yeah, audience dash insights. Okay? So we need to really make that.
Slash people.
The /ads/audience dash insights. So that's the first thing you need to do before you actually run the ad. Why? Because this link is like your market research tool. Because in order for you, before you run any Facebook advertising, you have to understand who is your customer and how many of them on your local or the location. So I'm going to show you an example quickly, okay? So once you go there, this is what you're going to see. You're going to see these two options. It says, do you want to run some market research for everybody on Facebook or people connected to your business page? Okay? I prefer the first one because I want to target all the audience, not just in my business page. Because if I do it in my business page, it's kind of a little bit limited, right? But I want to make sure that let's say if you're marketing this in San Antonio, you want to focus how many audience in San Antonio can see this, I'm going to target all of them. Now what Facebook recommends is that when you target your audience, when it comes to volume, they recommend that you should target at least more than 10,000 people. That is the recommendation, okay? But the more people you try to target the ad, that means the more you have to pay. Does that make sense? And Facebook will tell you, for example, for 20,000, if you put $10, how many people are going to see? If you put $20, how many people are going to see? Does that make sense? Let me ask Brent real quick. Hey, Brent.
Yeah, sir.
it's not that focused. It's not crispy. It's like foggy little bit. Okay? So once you do that, select the first option. You follow me, right? I'm going to try to go slow because I'm too fast sometimes. So we're going to select everyone on Facebook. So what happens right now, look how this thing got highlighted. It's even helping you. Look at how easy it is. So how to remove location, you have to change. You select the audience. Right now, it's targeting the whole United States. Can I target different location, different countries? Yes. I can target Australia, Canada, and United States at the same time. Okay? All right, let's see the best resolution. All right. So right here, let's take an example in your situation. I'm going to type, for example, I can target based on countries. I can target based on region, city, or even zip code.
Should I go to this, is that, you're on this Facebook ads audience?
No, this is anybody can go to.
Okay.
Anybody can go. Just log in and write that link, and y'all can see that. Okay? So right now what I'm going to do, just for example, I'm going to select San Antonio. Okay, let's see if it shows up. There you go, San Antonio, Texas. It tells me in San Antonio we have 1 to 1.5 million active Facebook users.
Really?
Where is the show? Where's it? Oh, okay.
It's on the top
Way
right.
on the top.
Oh,
Way on the top. You see
New
that?
audience.
New audience.
wow.
It says 1 million all the way to 1.5 monthly active people in Facebook. That means they log in to Facebook. These are your audience. These are your customers, right? So what I need to do right now, so that's the first step.
That's just in San Antonio.
That's just in San Antonio.
Wow.
If you pick New York, different state, it will give you different numbers. So this is good. So now I know the numbers of how many active people on Facebook. Step number 2, don't go to the age and the gender right now. What you need to look for is called interest. So what is interest? The way Facebook works, unlike Google AdWords is based on keyword search, keyword term, right? But in Facebook it's different. What Facebook says, you select, you put keywords, but those keywords are what we are interested in. So how does Facebook calculate? So in my timeline, in my personal Facebook profile, if I put several books, several movies, what I like, they take that into consideration. If I like a link on somebody's else Facebook post, they take that into consideration. If I like pages about, I don't know, Dr. Phil, that's considered, a consideration. Does that make sense? So any activity I perform, whether liking a page, joining a group, liking an event, liking an actual post, Facebook will show those ads to those people based on the interest. If I like this sort of thing, when I log into Facebook and you're running in the ad, you put those interests, I'm going to see that ad. Because I'm interested, there is more chance that I'm going to click on it. Does that make sense? That is the beauty in Facebook. So right now I'm going to put, for example, let's going to do a test for Hostway. Okay, let's see hosting, see what comes up. Web hosting. Okay, so for web hosting, we only have like 5,000 to 6,000 people interested in web hosting in Facebook. Okay, in San Antonio. Okay, that means these people could be either liking a page that provide web hosting services, or they themselves using it, or they, you know what I'm saying? So, and then not just that, look, it's 50-50. Wow, that's kind of amazing. So women, you have 50%, well actually women is 40%, and men 35%. Huh, interesting, from the age of 16 to 24, then 25 to 35, right? So when it comes to the interest, I mean, you can go narrow down as many subcategory and categories the interest is going to put, and of course the number is going to change. So what you do next, once you gather this information, when you go to the actual Facebook ad manager, now you know what kind of audience you're going to pick. If the majority are women, you know what, maybe my target markets are women. I'm going to target women. What age group? From 18 to 35. That's the majority. Does that make sense? So based on this information, now I can go back and start getting some sort of little bit of a better idea who I'm trying to target. So this is very simple process, simple market research. When we go to the actual ad, we got to do more stuff. Does that make sense? But this is the first step. So have anybody done this? I I know you know. Okay. So yeah.
Sure.
Is that interest based on what people like, or is it based on what they post?
Excellent question. Based on what they liked, based on what pages they joined, based on, let's say I'm your friend, you posted something and I clicked liked on it and I commented on it and I shared it. Yes, and even I posted it in my Facebook based on your activity.
Okay, but what
Yeah.
if I type something about web hosting in my...
Same thing. That's considered your interest. Yeah, same thing. Absolutely, same thing. All right, so when this is done, what we need to do right now, we'll go back to home, or we can go to like Facebook/business, or from here, you see when I go to the home, what it says Ads Manager, right? Click on Ads Manager, and now this will take me.
What was Ads Manager again?
Let me do one more time. Y'all following me? Okay, click home. Then on your left-hand side right here, where it says Ads Manager.
Okay.
Once you click that, like I said, if I'm too fast, stop me. Sometimes it's not easy on the iPad. It's better to have your laptop.
Yeah, I've noticed a few things that I don't find on my phone.
Yeah, one thing I'm gonna tell you guys this thing. When it comes to mobile, a lot of size is not meant for, what do you call it? So you have to actually run all the ad on the laptop. Okay, so there you go. Of course, this is my ads. Ads here and there.
Audio is great, but the screen is blurry.
Really? Yeah, it is blurry. I'm sorry.
You have to create.
Yeah. Sorry, Periscopers. How many people we have Periscope?
8.
Nice.
So we go to Ad Manager?
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
Somebody just hit like on hearts.
Give me some hearts. Okay.
Go back. There was a sharpen.
So is Ads Manager on your personal page or your business page?
Here's a good question.
Sharpen.
And when it comes to the language,
You down? No.
your personal Facebook is your personal profile. Don't call it page.
Okay.
Okay, it's your personal profile. Your business page or the like page is for your business. So if you want to run the ad, because you have to pay through your credit card, you cannot use the page. You have to log in with your personal.
Yeah.
Does that make sense? So you are logged in as yourself. You go to home, then on your left-hand side, you have the ad manager.
But it's still connected to your business.
Absolutely. You need to have a business page anyway. In order for you to run the Facebook advertising, you have to have a business page.
I just have create ad. You don't have a create ad.
Same thing. It's the same thing.
Is the ad
Yeah,
manager? Okay.
it's the same thing. So
Is
I
that
can do
the
the.
same thing?
Yeah, it's the
Because
same
I
thing.
have a hard time finding the Ad Manager when I look on YouTube and it says go to Ad Manager. I can't find it.
There's another way. Let's say you go to facebook.com/business. Okay, and guess what? Here you will find all the steps and training on how to run a Facebook advertising. It's all there. Okay, facebook.com/business. Right here on the top, what does it say? Create ad, right? You click on it, it will take you to the ad manager. See that?
Yeah. Good.
So there you go. So once you go to the ad manager, the reason I'm getting this because I have a block. What do you call it? This thing. That's why. It's like a block spam ads. So typically when you go to your Facebook ad manager, these are the options. I'm not going to go through all of them because that's going to take us forever. Okay? But for today's session, you have two options to look for, which is what? Send people to your website. And increase conversion on your website. Those are both, we can use that today. Okay? So I'm going to select send people to your website. Once I do that, it will ask me the link for the website. Right? Now here's the thing. If you are going to send somebody to your website, what kind of objective you're looking for? What do you want them to do when they visit your website?
Bye.
Buy. What else? What else? Buy. Share.
Give me their information.
Name and email address. Yes.
Call.
Call. And when you do that, you have to be very careful, especially when it comes to the buy. If you sell stuff online, like an e-commerce website, you got to make sure the link that you're pointing it to, it is exactly the add to cart button or check out button. It's not the home page. You do not want to make that mistake.
Why?
Because what happened, let's say you're selling this product right here, the nasal spray, right? Natural nasal spray. You're selling this product and your ad says, get this natural nasal spray. I click on it, it will take me to your homepage that has some information about this, right? But there's no checkout button. What happened, me as a customer who is interested to buy this, I don't care about the information. I just want to go and see exactly where is the buy button. Why? Because now you're going to make them think. You're going to make them figure out what is the checkout button. You don't want to do that. You don't want to give them 3 steps to get to that.
You wanted the buy button at the top of the page.
Or just 1 step. You got to make it so easy for them. If I want to get list of subscribers, if I have a website, I'm a consultant, I'm a lot of subscribers, I'm going to make a landing page. So when they click on it, it will show them, here's the name and email address. Does that make sense? Because what happened, if I'm advertising buying the shoe, and I click on the link, and it goes to your website, but guess what? Hey, what's up, brother? Give me 5. All right? So when I go to the home page, and now I have to like, okay, so what is the buy button? I'm looking at the video, okay, it's a good company, but I didn't come here to watch the video, I came here to buy the product. Or I came here to subscribe to your list. So you gotta be very specific. Now, if you just want to send them to your homepage, and your homepage has more video and more call to action, then that is fine. Why? Because we were talking about user experience. You don't want your target market, you don't want your customer to come to the website and spend a few minutes trying to figure it out. You gotta tell them exactly where they need to go.
But what if it's a generic site? What if it's all about purses or something?
Then that depends on your ad. What is your ad about? See, yes, sir.
You said, I own a staffing company.
Okay.
Quick question. Can you do 2 ads for my?
You can do as many ads.
2 different ones. Like, one would be for employment, the other one would be for clients.
Absolutely. You can actually make multiple ads and test them to see which one getting the most click, which one getting this, which one. Because even when you run this ad, there is an option that tells you how many images you can add to see which images will bring you more click. So for example, anybody went last year to the Alamo Comic Con or Film Festival, whatever, right? So we were running some ad for the Alamo Film Festival. So, Dolph Lundgren and all these, Tony Jaa, all those guys, the movie. So we put different movies, and we put like one of the images were the city of San Antonio, but it's like Batman's like in a dark night, like very dark and weird. So the organizer told me, man, no one's going to click on this thing. I said, we never know. Just let's go and run a test. That image with like a dark San Antonio got the most click than all the other video footages. That's why you have to run some tests and see which one works, which one doesn't, because there is no blueprint that says, oh, you have to use this image that will bring more conversion. There's no such thing. Does that make sense? So that's what I'm saying. If you're going to put a website right here, make sure it's a very specific link that is based on your website. Because at the end of the day, why do you want to send traffic to your site? So people can just look and smile? No, you want them to do something. Whether it's buy that product, or get into the list, or set up an appointment for a dentist. Does that make sense? So make sure those information or those pages are 100% clear. Okay? Okay? Alright. So there you go. You're going to put the website right there. Okay? Who's this guy? Let's see. Alright, so let's say e-commerce, right? Let's say Hostway wants to target people that are interested to host their online store or e-commerce for their hosting. So I'm not going to choose the home page. I'm going to pick the specific page because it talks about what? E-commerce. So that is the page that I'm going to select. Because I don't want them to come home, because if I talk about e-commerce hosting and I go home, I see this guy smiling, okay, what should I do? Like, what is this cloud? What is this cloud? I'm confused. What is this cloud thing, right? Oh, e-commerce right here. Okay. Some people don't even go scroll down. Does that make sense? So you have to make sure that directly I'm taking them to the e-commerce, right? So we'll do that. Smiley face. Any questions so far? No?
Yusuf.
Yes.
So it would be www.trafficwitness.com/home.
Like that. Yeah, like that. No, like that. The full link. You have to put the full link because that link is clickable in the ad itself. Okay?
So if you open that link, like I try to open it right now on my iPad.
Uh-huh.
Will that open on your Facebook?
Once you click on it, no, it opens a new browser. It will take you to the website. It will go away from Facebook.
Oh, I see.
Yes, it's not going to be on
Because
Facebook.
you did it and it's still you. I can see you up there.
Where am I?
I mean, you're.
Yeah, because I'm in Facebook, but I'm still setting up the ad.
So what I'm saying is you have to have your Facebook open and then click, paste that or use that link.
Let me show you something. Let's see. So let's say I'm in Facebook. The ad can show up in the news feed. The ad will also show up right here. See these guys? Right? So what happens if I click this? This one has a video too. You know? I can play the video that stays on Facebook because the video is uploaded where?
Facebook.
On Facebook. That's why it's still in Facebook. Right? That's what they use. But these guys here, if I click on them, Gazel host, what does it do? It took me to a different browser. See that? That's what happens. Yeah, you are taking them away. You know? You are taking them away from Facebook directly to your site. That's why it's called click to your website. And this is the traffic coming to your site. Does that make sense? So make sure in your website you have Google Analytics installed and Google Search Console. Both of those must be installed on your site. Okay? Another trick is if you want to compare the statistic from the Facebook pixel coding to another tool called Bitly, you can use Bitly, add your website in Bitly, then add that link in the ad so you can see how many clicks you're getting versus what Facebook is telling you. Yes?
For my purposes, would I want to create the URL to my website, or should I have them just go straight to Amazon?
That is an excellent question. Remember when we talked about you have to make the purchase much easier? Because if I go to your website, the benefit, yes, I'm going to your website.
Yeah.
I'm getting traffic. I can have them go to my blog from there. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
That's one benefit. But the disadvantage is I'm going to click on that buy button. It will take me to Amazon. Then in Amazon, I'm going to have to click another button.
Yeah.
That will take me to other. So
Yeah, it would be website to it. It's an extra step.
yeah. So what I would do is this. What I would suggest: do both. Do both and see.
So you can do this twice.
Yeah, you can run both of them, one to the website and one to the Amazon, then do the test, see which one actually brings more conversion. What I mean by that, which one actually brings you more sale.
Okay.
If the one from the website doesn't bring you enough sale, but the one directed to Amazon brings you sale, then stick with that.
Sure.
Because again, there is no blueprint, there is no right or wrong. When it comes to advertising, you always have to test. Okay? All right, so does that make sense? Did I answer your question? It's going to show up right here, or it's going to show up here actually in the news feed. It can also show up in the actual news feed. This one is sponsored.
Do they charge more or less if you go outside or stay?
Excellent question. I think the price is a little bit different because if you run an ad to business page, it's different than running an ad to the website. But even the difference is not a big difference. It's still affordable.
Yeah, I noticed that when I ran it to my website, it was more expensive.
Right.
If you go out. Yeah.
Here's another example. Check this out. Inbound.org is in the news feed. Look at this example. Look at the copy. There's a business page, of course, attached to a business page. Look at these guys are smart. They put the actual link in the post. And, of course, there's an option, learn more, that will take them to the website as well. And this is their headline. Join 150,000 marketers sharing knowledge daily. You can customize all these. So when I click, even on the image, if I click on the image, it will take me to their site. Does that make sense? And look, I love this page. Why? Straight, same message in the post, and direct, look, get started for free in under 60 seconds. Call to action, put my email address, that's it.
All right. Do
this?
You know, an orange color because that's like kind of eye-catchy. Is off color from the main page, which is very smart. You gotta be off color because that's the call to action button. Has to be something different than the color of your website. Because even if you don't want to look at it, your eyes actually looking at it. It's a psychology. Does that make sense?
So is it random, or do you have an option to where you want to show up in the feed or on the site?
Excellent question. It actually both shows them both on the feed and on the right column. And the beautiful thing about this, it will show up also on the mobile device. Okay. So
What is, can you explain, what is inbound?
oh, this is a company. They're running an ad.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Another, somebody running an ad. They have like 18 likes so far. What is this? Okay.
Can you put like almost like buy now buttons on these ads?
There's an option here where it says, say learn more. When you run the ad, it gives you the option. Do you want them to watch video, learn more, or sign up now? But like that.
Okay, so to learn more, you can add your link to your website.
Not just that. Learn more, the image on the post, you can put on all of them. These guys did it very perfectly, very well. Why? Because they posted on that link. Look, they put it on the actual
give you
post.
more options.
Then it's on the image automatically anyway. You see my hand becomes like a finger. That means I can click on it. And they have a button.
It looks like 3 different things. It's really-
Yeah, three different style, but all of them go to the same place. The diversity in the style. Does that make sense? That way they're not going to miss it.
And
Yeah.
you find all those
When we run it,
when
yes.
you run it. Okay.
Yeah.
It's like using for-
Okay, so there you go. Right here is asking me an optional. Choose a pixel. So what is a pixel? Pixel, it's a code that Facebook gives you that you have to add it on the back end of your site between the header. The head open, head close. You add it on every single page. What does it do? It tracks the activity. So let's say you run the ad, $10 a day. It shows, 50 likes to the post, right? And you look at analytics, you look at the Facebook advertising, it says that this website got 30 clicks, right? The pixel will show you, out of the 30 click, how many actually bought, how many actually clicked on the buy button or get into the list button. Does that make sense? So that's what the pixel is for. It's amazing. And the cool thing about the pixel, if I come to your website, let's say I find your website through Google, I looked at it, I'm not interested right now. But I logged into Facebook and you're running the ad, guess what? I'm going to see the ad. It's like a retargeting, so it will track you back.
So is that only for e-commerce?
Anything. This is for the website. You put this pixel on the website, and whoever visits the website and you're running the Facebook advertising, they log into Facebook, they will see your ad. Okay? Just like caching the browser. When you go to Google, you visit any website, and suddenly you see all these ads about those that you visited or something similar because it uses the cache on the browser, right? But this one uses the activity from your site. So you must have it, because if somebody visits the website and they're not in the mood to buy right now, but they can buy it later. And that ad's going to show up. If you run the ad for 30 days, they're going to still see it.
I was told by somebody today who makes a ton of money with this stuff.
Right,
Never skip that piece.
right. The
He
pixel,
said,
right?
You will not believe the difference. Is what they told me. So
Right.
I had skipped it, so now they're gonna skip it again.
Facebook pixel, I see it, yeah.
Yeah, because you add this code on the back end because you want to, think about it. I'm spending money. I'm pushing traffic. I want to understand how my...
Site at bit.ly.com, or do you have to pay for that?
It's free. It's free. There you go. So when people click on it, and the cool thing about Bitly, whoever clicks on it, it will show right here how many clicked. Like how many people actually clicked on that link. So that's how Bitly helps you. Okay? So you can do your math, you can do your analysis. Okay? So once that's done, just you run the ad. Let me take you to where the ad actually is. So once you run the ad, under the ad manager, as an example, like this is one ad we're running for a client. It's called Simple Sizes. 189 click. It reached up to 40,000 people. the cost is like 80 cents a click, and the money that they spend is around 150, 157. It's like they got one click almost once or
Well,
twice a
so
week.
this one is by the click, is that
Yeah.
what you're saying?
Yeah, because it's going to your website.
Yeah.
So somebody clicks on your website, that's considered a click. And you have to know that because it says website clicks. You need to know that because I'm pushing traffic to my website. Does that make sense?
I have a question for you.
Yes.
So I created an ad for an event that I had coming up. Placed the ad on Facebook I put it 2 to 3 weeks prior to the event.
Mm-hmm.
I did not get an increase in traffic at the event.
Wow.
So I was very, but I definitely am looking at like baby boomers. And so Facebook, baby boomers now, it's starting to connect. I know that there's more people on Facebook, but, I just was assuming that I was going to get more traffic to that event.
Were you running an ad to the website or to the event page?
To the event page.
Yeah, event page is different. That's a different thing. We have to probably do another class on that.
Okay.
Because the event page, even we run it for one of our clients. They get a lot of viewership, but not
that's
everybody.
what we got too.
Yeah, not everybody clicks to the reason because the event page for Facebook, there's so many events. When you go to the event section of the Facebook, there's so many events people want to go to. So what I would do next time is in your website, if you're going to run an event, set up a landing page in your website for people to buy the ticket. Okay? For people to buy the ticket. Or you can try Eventbrite. Right? Eventbrite?
Eventbrite or Eventbrite?
Yeah, the Eventbrite. Is it called Eventbrite, right?
Eventbrite.
This one, yeah. So you can run another one because this is not a Facebook event page. You're running traffic to the website. So the traffic goes to the ticket site. That's a little bit different.
So even if the event is free of cost, I guess that's my biggest thing is that what we did set up on there was not a landing page, but for them, it kind of was a landing page because it was for them to RSVP for
Right.
the event.
Right. I would not personally set up a Facebook event page that has the information that I click, take me right here. I wouldn't do that. What I would do, I would set up a click to the website that goes here directly.
Okay.
So it will show up on the news feed. It will show up on the right-hand side. There's a nice image. They click on it, sign up, sign up, sign up. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. And you can also run the Facebook event, the free version, leave that open, right? But if you already tried it and not a lot of people signed up, then your test number 2 is run traffic to the website directly or to this event link directly. Because for every click now you will see how many people actually purchasing it or not. Or you can also use Bitly to find out the difference between the click on Facebook and the click on the actual link.
Okay.
Okay? So that's it, folks. So this is how you will see how much money you're spending and how much is the cost and how many people reach and how many click happen, and based on this information we try to tweak and play and mess with it and adjust it.
Thank
So-
you. This was helpful.
Oh, no problem. So yeah, we just picked one topic. So next time, if you want me to cover any specific topic, because remember, when you go to ad creation, what do we see? We see all these 10 options. See that? Boost the post, promote your business page, traffic to your website, conversion, install your mobile app or your Facebook app, increase engagement in your app, how many people reaching locally, event page, get people to claim your offer, like your restaurant, or you have some sort of offer you want to give out, more viewers to your videos, collect leads. So these are all the options, and each one of them are exactly similar to how I just run the ad. The only difference is some of them will say maybe add video only, some of them will say maybe add your app. Does that make sense? But the whole process is still the same. Select the audience, narrow it down, pick the price, pick the budget, run the test, and see what happens.
So if you select for them to view your video,
Mm-hmm.
are they going to charge you for people that views the video? Like if they will go to your website?
Mm-hmm.
They click to go to your website?
No,
Because
in the video, they're just going to watch the video.
Okay.
That's it.
Because what happened is that when I was doing the boost, I guess I must have done this before, and then I noticed that I was running, that my account was getting billed, and I said, how in the hell am I being overcharged?
But
and
you see,
it was because it's different. It's click now. It makes sense.
well, the thing with the boost, you actually, when you run the boost from here, you see, boost your post, it gives you more option. Okay, and you can set the date, you can set the time, you can set everything. And it tells you how much you're going to spend. It's not going to go above that. If you selected run continuously, yeah, then yes, it's going to keep going on and on and on and on because you didn't put a limit. Now, if you go directly, let's say my business page. If I go to my business page and I want to run the basic boost, let's see.
And you can put a backup safety in there so you don't spend too much.
Right.
You know, you can say spend no more than $50. Every time you get 50, no matter what ads you're running, it stops everything. You have to reset.
Right. For example, you're right.
If you're scared of screwing up.
Yeah. This is the post. This is a post, right? Check this out. I'm going to click boost. Right away, it gives me the option. It shouldn't run. It shouldn't keep running. It tells me either $5 or $10 or whatnot. See, 7 days, 14 days, or 1 day. It tells me spend $50 or $20, and that's it. That's all I'm going to spend. It's not going to keep running. If I select 14 days, after 14 days, it's going to stop.
That's an easy one, but the other one.
The other one, you have to select the date too, because if you miss the part where it says, do you want to do continuously? No, you select the second option, which is set your actual date. I showed you the map. I showed you the calendar. I picked the calendar because I selected the second option. I don't want it to just be running forever because then that's going to be like running. You know, it's like, oh, I'm paying a lot of money, right? So there you go, folks.
Facebook can also refuse your boost, but they might let you place that same thing as an ad, right?
Well, not just that. That's a good point. The other thing is in your image, you have to make sure that you don't write text that's more than 25%. If you have a text on the image that is more than 25%, they can actually decline your ad. Does that make sense?
Like character-wise.
Yeah, the character-wise, yes. And I think there's a tool that shows you what's the percentage. I just don't remember. If you guys remember, I'll send you the link. Okay? So go ahead and run the test, run the ad, put like $5 a day, run it for like a couple of weeks, see what happens. Just make sure if you're getting the click to your website, then what happened to the site? If right here it shows 180 clicking on the site, okay, are they signing up? You got to look at those information. Now, when I go back, one thing I forgot to mention, when I go back to the ad, you were mentioning about the what do you call it, the pixel, right?
Yeah.
We're going to run this real quick. I'm going to show you how to add the pixel, create an ad. Y'all have any more questions? Are we good? Is this very easy? Understood, right? Okay. Increase conversion. So if I pick this, for example, then there you go. Computer illustration. Oh, I already created this. Let me try something else. Where did it go? Where did it go? Choose. There was an option for pixel.
Thank you, Yusuf.
You're welcome. Thank you for coming. Hey, Rodolfo, what is that option for the pixel? Where did it go?
I'm lost.
There you go. No, this is web traffic. Customer, let's see. Yeah, there you go. So basically what you do, you go to create a custom audience. Okay? Once you do that, you select website traffic. And from there, you have to give it a name.
To get the code.
Yeah, and you get the code. You know?
What code? When
There's some
Yeah.
code that it gives you, it says create pixel.
Now, where did it go? I don't see it now. Let's see. Because you want to run a what you call it, the pixel. We're gonna add the code. Where did it go? I don't even remember. Let's
Send
see.
out on the page, like on the.
Let me just do it here. Let's see. Ads.
Targeting.
Create an ad. No, this. There is an option. It's called custom audience. I remember custom audience. Let's see. Pixel. I'm just going to type pixel. What is Facebook pixel? There you go. Pixel. create your Facebook pixel. I'm finding the answer from Facebook. Isn't that funny? Let's see. There you go. So go to click Tools, Pixel. Oh, there you go. Okay. So you actually go back to the ad. Tools, right here. Pixels. There you go. Okay. Then from here, what's next? Let's see. Pixel, Facebook Pixel. Okay, so Tools, Pixel, then Facebook Pixel. Where's Facebook Pixel? Create conversion. There you go. Right, track. This is the one. Nope, not this is the one. Not this is. There you go. So you put the link. Okay, the website link. Then next, and after that, what kind of category of the site? Is it purchase, product, that kind of checkout, you know? It's a checkout. Let me see if I, oh, not this one. Next, call it test 1. And, let me go back. Create pixel, Facebook pixel, create a pixel, enter a name, we did that, create a pixel, if you're, install pixel, now enter the code. Okay, where's the code? I don't see the code. Where is the code? Default pixel.
At the beginning, when you first click on that button.
It is a huge code between the header.
Yeah, it was right.
Is it under actions, maybe?
Actions, let's see.
It was in the beginning of the setup.
There you go, here you go. View pixel, let's see. There you go. Yeah, there you go. So you basically copy this thing, and you put it between the header, yeah, header 1 and the open and close it for every page. So you are supposed to give this to your developer.
Okay, I already did that.
Okay, you already did that? Okay, good man, good. There you go. It's also showing you how to do it right here. You see that? Look at that. It shows you how to do it right there.
And what's that? That's for your website?
Yeah, that's for your website. So to track the conversion. When somebody hits the site, you want to analyze and see how many actually hitting the site and how many actually buying. There's a difference between clicking the site and buying the product. If 180... I'm sorry?
Where's that? How did you get to that part?
This part will be in, and after we create it, is right under actions, the view the pixel. Okay? So what happens if you get 180 hits on the website, right? Out of the 180, how many clicked on the buy button? The pixel will show you that in the Facebook ad. Okay. Secondly, because you have a pixel code on the back end of your website, whoever go to your website, whether through Google, through different places, and they didn't do anything, and you're still running the ad, and they log into Facebook, they will see your ad.
So Google Analytics will tell you that it came from your ad, or will it just tell you?
No, just Facebook. Just Facebook. Yeah, because Facebook, yeah, they're not going to tell you that. Does that make sense?
So it's some code that they add to the buy button?
Yeah, from here. Yeah, because you select. Remember, you're going to select what kind of pixel you're creating it for. Is it for purchase? Is it for checkout? Based on those options, the code will be created.
Should I have told my developer, or is he just going to know that it's going to be?
It has to be the buy button, yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So, and the benefit is that in one benefit, think about it. You're getting 100 hits a day. Out of the 100 hits, how many actually buying? You have to know that. If 100 clicks I'm getting on the website and 20 buying, that means I need to increase the traffic 200 to make 40 sale.
Does it show that conversion rate on the
Facebook ad? Yes, that's why you need the pixel. Okay. But the other benefit of the pixel is what? That if I hit your site and if I don't do anything, and I log into Facebook, I will see your ad again. It's like a retargeting. You know, those are the benefits. You know. Yeah, but there's another option called, if you have a list of subscribers, let's say you have a website, you have 10,000 email subscribers of leads to your website, guess what? You can upload that to the ad. And only they can see it. But that's a different class. All right, folks, anything else?
And why some of them in the right column, I suppose that I see a very nice dress, and I was doing something in Facebook, when I came back, the ad is already gone and came another one.
Oh, they had to rotate. I mean, everyone else.
So quickly,
yeah.
and I lost the...
Of course, they're not going to stay there forever because that's the whole point. Your question?
Yeah, I have a question. Do you teach any other courses like on organic SEO?
Oh, of course, all the time. It's all part of the. If you join the. Yeah, I teach everything.
This is my first class. So.
Oh, okay, yeah. Just go to meetup.com. And by the way, San Antonio Online Marketing Group is officially a non-for-profit.
Oh, okay.
So if you want to donate, it'll be great. Okay? So I'll be working on this for 4 years, and the whole objective of this organization is to help as many startup and businesses on how to use online marketing to better their business.
Yay.
And we don't charge you guys. Okay?
Can you contribute online or?
Yeah, there's an option here, or you can just, I need to figure out how to set up a different page, but I think there's an option here where it says donate, chip in. See that?
So if we have any
Put the
questions,
jar
we can contact you?
Yeah, you can contact me here, or you can connect with me on Facebook. Just look up for my name and connect with me on Facebook.
He
That's,
never answered, but anyway.
yeah.
YouTube have anything like that? YouTube?
I'm sorry?
YouTube.
You mean, yeah, the Google AdWords is part of YouTube. Yeah. But if you want me to cover any class on online marketing, just go to the meetup and under the discussion say, I want this class, and we'll figure it out.
Do you have any tutorials on YouTube?
I did couple. Yeah, I have YouTube videos, but I don't have a tutorial. Mostly like silly stuff, like teaching them how to get real. Let's see.
He has many periscopes.
So if you go to YouTube, just look up for my name, and there you go.
Does the Periscope stuff just last a day still?
It's a 24 hours, yeah. There, I did a couple of videos, so you can check it out. I need to get back to it. I've just been extremely busy.
Season 5 or which season?
I know it's all got stopped. Thank you, Periscope. That's what happened. Okay, so we're done. Let me just pull this thing up.
And you post
Better
it where
using-
now? Where do you post this video?
This is live streaming.
Oh, it's live stream.
Yes, it's a Periscope. All right, folks, thank you for waiting. Appreciate your time. If you have any question, go ahead and send a tweet, and I'll be more than happy to answer them for you. I'll see you later. Text or message me, please, on Google. All right, no problem. See you later.